Hey guys, my name is Uriel. I have a very, very exciting guest here with us today.
I'm Danny. I'm president and founder of Team Savage 713 here in Houston.
The biggest, largest in Houston exotic car club. Also, probably the biggest business owners are also part of that club. How do you keep that fire burning to keep going?
You have to work behind the curtain where nobody sees you at all. Over the years and years of just committing to your craft, sticking to what you say you're gonna do, something will turn out.
Today, Danny's gonna be telling us the story of how he was able to make Team Savage from ground up.
I might be Vietnamese, but I don't eat Vietnamese food like that, bro.
Wait, you're Vietnamese?
I'm Vietnamese.
So you're black?
Oh my God. Beyond Luxury Rentals, sponsorship, man.
What's going on, man? Yeah.
Glad to be here, man.
Danny has a McLaren, by the way. McLaren 720,
720S, yeah.
Okay. You want to tell us a little bit about the car?
That car is fully modified, full body kit, downpipe, tuned, stage 2, done up to the brim. We've done everything to that car, making 900 horsepower.
Ooh.
So really happy about it.
For those that don't understand all that car lingo, like myself, that just means fast as hell.
Fast, light.
Yeah, fast as hell. But I can still beat Danny in my Escalade while he drives that.
Yeah, right. You're right.
Yeah,
I go right under his Escalade.
Yeah. Okay, that is true. Oh, by the way, congratulations. You don't know why I'm saying that, right?
Which one? Which part are you congratulating?
Which part of your life? Danny's getting married. Where are we allowed
next
to
year?
When?
Just know next year.
Sometime next year.
Sometime next year.
Is the entire Team Savage invited?
I don't know about the entire, bro. We're not gonna fit the entire. It's just,
How many people are in Team Savage actually?
right now we have 225 members.
Jeez.
225. But summertime, a lot of them are on vacation. Well, we still get good turnout, like, 60, 80 members come out sometimes. So.
But 225 is a lot.
225 is a lot.
How do you get 225 people together in one group?
Vetting them,
Yeah.
relationships, friendships, networking, friends of friends, referrals,
Wow.
marketing, advertising,
Yeah.
content.
Yep.
The more content you put out there, the more people are drawn to it.
And the more people see you.
The more people see it, like, I need to be part of this. It's exclusive. It's rare. Business owners,
Okay.
having value in there.
Okay.
So.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Be honest. Do you know the names of everybody in the group?
I know 95% of the members, all their names.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, which is amazing.
That's
There's some members that have not come out since they joined, so I need to put their name to their car, their face, and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's very impressive because like the last rally we went on, like I probably shouldn't say this, hopefully nobody hears this, but there was people that I know their faces. And like I see them and they came to me and like, hey, you're, I'm like, yay!
You're the guy, what's up, buddy?
The guy with the Lambo, McLaren, Ferrari, which one are you?
One of those four.
Or something, you have some exotic car, right? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's you, I remember. But 95%?
Yeah.
That's very good.
But they see you from videos. The more that you're on video, the more that your face is out there on content. And
That's true.
they're going to know your name.
Okay, so it's easier for them to remember me. So I shouldn't feel bad for forgetting some names.
No, never.
So what tricks can you give me to be able to remember everybody's names?
Sometimes I see by if they have family, if they're single, if they have business, if they don't.
Yeah.
By their car.
Okay.
Every car guy knows another guy from the car they drive.
Okay.
That's 99% of the time.
That brings me to my next question.
Yes.
I hear you actually like Lamborghini. You're a Lambo man, but you're pretending to like.
How do you know this?
Yeah, you're a Lambo man. I'm just waiting to get rid of the McLaren. Tell everybody.
I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of the McLaren, but I grew up always being a Lamborghini fan. Big
You
Lamborghini.
ain't Lambo man.
I am a Lambo man in a McLaren skin. Yeah. In my heart.
Okay.
I like Lambo. I still do. I love Lambo. But also, McLaren has really made me our identity for me and the club and,
Okay, so if we can somehow switch you, you'll do it.
Later on, I don't mind getting a Urus or STO. I think those are really hot Lambos that are timeless.
A Urus? Does that mean you're preparing for like supercar with family?
Oh, shoot. Four-door supercars, to be honest. They're fun. You can put stuff in it, take your family around.
Dude, just tell us the truth.
No hints for kids, but I don't know, to be honest.
Jenny, he's trying to tell you something. Okay, so maybe baby Danny's one day.
Maybe mini savages, who knows?
Yeah, mini savages. You can have a savage all over the country, you know?
All over the...
Oh, man. But I was going to ask you another question, right?
Yeah.
What's the coolest job that you've had so far?
The coolest job?
Yeah.
I mean,
because a lot of people want your job. Like what you're doing right now, this is a very, very nice job.
Yeah.
Like what, how do you get here? Because there's literally, I can't think of anybody that wouldn't want to be, you know, the famous Danny with Tim Savage. And there's so many people that, you know, that already know you around town. But,
right.
I
mean, the coolest job, obviously, I feel like is what I do now. And
nice.
I had to manifest this. I had to position myself.
Nice.
It didn't happen overnight. You know, like I had to brick by brick build a network from scratch, just from some small friends I had, you know, from just cars.
Yeah.
It started off 2018, going out to events, networking. Now I don't have time to go to other people's events. I just don't have the hours.
Yeah.
I don't have the minutes. So, you know, first you have to build the network, and then you have to be a genuine person.
Yeah.
Because if you're not a genuine person, relationships don't last.
Very true.
And then also have a story of what you're after. If
Sure.
people see that you have a good story, they're going to follow up, they're going to support, they're going to be there for you.
Okay.
But if you're there for, you know, you have bad like intuition,
Yeah.
they're going to be like, well, I don't want to help this guy because he kind of look like he's about to scam people, do people wrong. And so just be genuine, be yourself, be authentic.
Yeah.
And that's how you get to doing what you love to do, and then, you know, finding your purpose. So this is what I love to do. And people love coming out to the events, hanging out, having fun. It's not always about networking, but obviously that's a big plus. But people love cars.
You know, there's something that a lot of people don't actually see, because when we come to these events, right, like the rallies, we go to the Sunday drives, like we go to Galveston, people don't see what it takes, what's behind the scenes, like what it takes to actually make this thing successful.
Right.
You know, like, can you just like give us a quick rundown? Yeah.
Right.
Like how it is, like how is Danny behind the scenes?
So on the weekends, when everyone's hanging out, having fun, I'm working.
Oh,
but the background work, I have anywhere from 5 meetings a week to 15 meetings a week, going to sponsors, members, family. I visit my family on the weekday because I'm so busy on the weekend.
Wow.
I don't even see my family sometimes for a month because we may have 3 events every weekend, like back to back.
Yeah.
3 events a month, 4 events a month, and I don't even see them. But that's a sacrifice I have to take as a leader and president of a club, making sure it runs smooth and fun and engaging for everybody, because we always do different things. So that's what my job is, to make sure I go out to the sponsor, their businesses, say, hey, let's do an event. I think I see an opportunity where you can get more clients.
Yeah.
You can get more engagement, awareness about your business, because people don't know about it yet.
Yeah.
It's new. You just started it. So I'm a hospitality person. I have to be very selfless when I do my line of work.
Do you think your family will, like, do you think they understand that right now, you know, you're in the building phase, you know, like, do they understand all these hours you're putting in, all this time, all this energy? Like, do they understand that, like even though Danny doesn't see us for a month, or even though Danny isn't around, like, are they
understanding?
Yeah, are they understanding? Are they able to understand, like, hey, you know what, maybe next month, you know, maybe next Christmas Danny will be here, maybe next birthday Danny will be here. Like,
I think so. At first, they didn't understand what I was doing, and they just thought I was wasting my time, wasting my life away.
Yeah.
Because all we would do is hang out. So when you think of people hanging out, they're wasting time, they're burning hours, and not doing anything. But when I was hanging out with people, I was building a network step by step and structuring how my life was going to turn out.
Yeah.
And they didn't understand that until they started seeing a bunch of successful people around me.
Did you envision that you were going to be here? Like in 2018 when you're doing this, like, did you get to, like, were you able to see that, hey, you know what, one day all this time I'm putting in, all this effort I'm putting in?
There's no way I could have seen that I would have been here at this moment. Yeah. Where I'm living right now and how my lifestyle is right now. But I did see that I wanted a better life for myself, and I didn't have the opportunity through school. I dropped out of school. But one thing that I did see was there was an opportunity in business for the car club.
How did you know this business was the one that would take you there? Because what if you'd put in all those hours, all that? Oh my God.
I did not know. So
that's
sometimes
a risk,
you have to bet on yourself.
That's a risk.
That is a risk. But, life is about risk. Yeah. You have to bet on yourself. And what I did for the first 3 years where no one knew about Team Savage, from 2018 to 2021, no one knew who Team Savage was.
Yeah.
But when I tell you I was sacrificing 12, 14 hours a day, building connections, making flyers, making content, all by myself.
God.
Now
you kept going for 3 years.
By myself, nothing, no results, no nothing. I was just doing car meets, hoping people would show up. And that's what it takes. You have to work behind the curtain where nobody sees you at all.
Yeah.
And then overnight, I wouldn't say overnight, but like over the years and years of just committing to your craft, sticking to what you say you're going to do, something will turn out.
In those 3 years, wow, like I'm sure longer than that, but in those first 3 years, while you're just constantly doing the same thing and you're not seeing any results, did you ever get to any points where you thought, screw this,
I want to give up?
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
I had many times.
Do something else.
I wanted to reconsider. It was tough because you may do events and nobody shows up. Sometimes you may work all week making sure everything is lined up, people, vendors, and everybody shows up. You pay for police, you pay for DJ, you get all these people set up there, and then 5 cars show up.
Oh my God.
That's what happened before when I started,
How did that feel? Like, cause that's, like I'm sitting here and I feel like.
You spoke about failure earlier and you said that, hey, like what is one of your biggest failures?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say this was a failure of mine, but for me, it was a downfall.
Yeah.
Is when I started the club, I sacrificed my health.
Yeah.
I sacrificed my family. I sacrificed my day job. I worked for my brother, but I wasn't even like focused on the work anymore because I was so locked into my car club and trying to build this from scratch.
Yeah.
They don't have a strategy guide. How can you build a car club and make it a business and help other businesses grow?
Okay, business idea.
Yeah.
Write it down.
Yeah.
Make a strategy.
Make a strategy.
Yeah.
Have time to yourself. Just because you have time to yourself doesn't mean you're lonely. Have that focus and mindset and listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
Because when you hear other people's perspective, it may not be what you're doing.
Yeah.
But it's the same formula.
Yeah.
And the same recipe on success.
Yeah.
And it's committing to yourself and purpose when nobody's watching you.
Damn. But it's very hard. It's very, very hard. It's very hard because even with our business as well, the first 4 years, we could barely make rent. Yeah. I remember so many times I was hiding from the landlord because I'm like, oh God, here he comes. Like he's going to ask me about the rent. I'm like, hey buddy, no money. Yeah, the landlord wants to book you, man. Money, yeah. So it was like, but still every day you still show up and you still keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. Even though there's no results, But like for me, what kept me going was there was a lot of people that obviously didn't believe that I could make it, Also, my wife, like I wanted to make sure that, like that the fact that she had faith in me, that, that faith actually, like I could show a result for that faith,
Yeah.
But what kept you going? How did you keep showing up every day? Like what was that inner motivation? Was it somebody that was motivating you?
Well, 2 things. What kept me going was my family, my mom and dad. I don't want to let them down.
Yeah.
Another thing that kept me going is I don't have a plan B. There's no other option. What? So when you don't have another option in life, because you don't want a secondary option. What happens is you disperse your energy 2 different ways.
Yeah.
And you're not fully focused on your job at hand.
Yeah.
And when you're fully focused on something, it has to work. That's the mentality you have to have. If you don't have that mentality of it has to work, then that means that now you're like, well, if it doesn't, it's fine.
Yeah.
It can't be.
So you got to bond the boat.
You have to fully invest in yourself on what your life is going to be and what your business can turn out to be. But it's also commitment. You have to have passion, commitment, love for what you do. If you don't love what you do, you're not going to last.
But you know how they say, what is the stats? Like 85% of businesses fail. Like there was times that I used to read that and I would get nervous. I'm like, oh God.
Yeah.
Like if 85% of people already failed, like maybe I'm next, like how do you know? But I guess if you just keep showing up every day, just keep coming every single day.
Show up every day.
Just
whether
survive.
You're sick, you're tired, you're mad, you're sad, just show up because that's already half the fight.
Yeah.
Like, put in your mind like this. If you're not doing it, somebody else is going to do it.
True.
And if you're not eating, someone else is eating.
True.
So when you put that mindset of, I have to do it for my family.
Yeah.
There's no other option.
True.
You put yourself in the corner to know that you can get out of it.
True. So in those times when like you made an event, can you like, do you have any specific time that you can remember where you made an event, people didn't show up? Like, do you have anyone that you can remember?
I remember it like yesterday. There was one I did 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I did at a restaurant, and during that time, it was the World Series.
Oh.
So what happened is, you do an event, everyone's watching the Astros game.
Yeah.
And this is like...
Oh, was it the one that the Astros
It was
won?
in 2022, 3 years ago. 2022, when the Astros won the World
I think
Series.
that's the one that won, yeah.
So I took an L on that.
Yeah.
Astros took a W.
But
what I learned from that is you have to schedule events around other people's events indirectly, because sometimes people may show up to that other event because maybe it's hyped up and you've been doing events for so long already. They're like, oh, I'll just catch Danny's next event.
Yeah.
Because he's always doing events.
That's
it's
true.
Fine.
That's true.
You know, so I did take an L on that one because 10 people showed up.
Wow.
You know, because there's a big event going on. It's the World Series.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to be there, to be honest with you, you know?
So for the next time, you learn a lesson.
You have to learn a lesson.
Yeah.
Know when to schedule when you're going to do something. And then also just, you don't want to put so much effort into it if you know that something may possibly turn up and it may go south.
Yeah.
But, you know, you still got to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. So you were talking about the event.
Yeah.
That 10 people came to.
Yeah.
Do you remember those 10 people actually?
I kind of do. If I really have to, yeah.
Yeah, because that's good, because you know the people that stuck with you. Or maybe they came because they didn't know there was a baseball game.
Yeah.
Baseball game.
Or they don't like baseball. Who knows?
Yeah, that's true. Like me, I fall asleep at baseball games all the time. The first one I ever got taken to, I literally fell asleep right there.
Golf will make you fall asleep.
Yeah.
If you're not playing golf, you're going to fall asleep.
Yep, that's very true. And I think it's the announcers. Like, they talk so soft, so slow. You just
everybody,
like,
they got to hit.
Yep. It's like, let's be loud, man. Let's do it. But I guess that's where golf and baseball are, you know? But
they're slow games.
So 10 people came.
Yeah.
And you know, how did it feel that day? Like what was going through your mind? Like how, like can you remember that? Like how it was feeling that day?
When I left, you know, I thought to myself, like, well, today wasn't a good day, but you know, we're gonna pick up the pieces. The next event's gonna be good. But it also gave me a realization that, you know, me doing these events back to back to back, I'm saturating how much times I'm doing these events.
Yeah.
And 3 years ago, I was doing events pretty repetitively.
Yeah.
And they were almost the same kind of events, meaning people just show up, it's a car meet, and then they go home.
Yeah.
And it's like just different places.
Yeah.
But it made me go back to the drawing board and realize, hey, you need to mix it up.
Yeah.
Not everybody likes to show up with their car, park it, and just stand around.
Yeah.
So it needs to be exciting. It needs to be beneficial. It needs to have value. It needs to have people that will look forward to going because it's exciting. There's things they've never seen before.
Yeah.
So feature different things.
That's a very good, like you're going to make it far because you have that kind of mindset where you get a failure and that makes you go, how can I do better?
Yeah.
Because most humans, they get a failure and their first thought is,
they quit.
People don't like this. I'm done. And they back away. But you go back and you say, how can I make this thing better? How can I get better on this? How can I make sure like next time it's better? Mm-hmm. And I think that's what actually makes it to where you are today now. You know?
And 3 years ago, it may seem like it just happened yesterday, but man, from 3 years ago to now, I'm a totally different person. And 3 years ago, I only had one mentor, and that was Omar.
Yeah.
But today I have...
Yeah, I thought that was me, bro.
Oh, man.
I didn't even know you 3 years ago.
I didn't get some advice from you about after this. You know?
Okay.
But no, having mentors, they help you like in your game, in your pursuit to success.
Yeah.
And it saves you a lot of time.
Okay.
Because, you know, us as businessmen, we're in our head a lot.
Yeah.
And we doubt ourselves and we are afraid of fear. But those are the things you need to run towards.
Yeah. But, you know, people don't see that on the outside because people see Danny and they're like, this guy is like invincible, you know.
Got it all together.
Like that's how you come up. Like when I came to the very first one, I was like, this dude must have been doing this. Like it probably was born doing this. Like it probably this is natural, you know. Like I thought, okay, maybe like his parents did this and he just took over or something. You know, like it's just like he just came to you like that. You know, like people don't know, like if there's fears behind. Like for example, I don't do the social media thing very well, you know? Like up until last year, like I used to be behind hiding from literally, cameras or anything. Like I used to be hiding from that, you know. But for business, you need that, you know. I can't just stay hidden forever, you know. But like for you, like it just looks like it comes naturally, you know. Like, but are there like what's the things that people don't know about Danny? Like
so a lot of people don't know about this. So 15 years ago, I started doing car meets. No one knew about.
15 years ago?
15 years ago.
Wait. I think you said you started 2018. That's a different thing?
I started the club in 2018. Okay. But I was in 6 other car clubs before I got into building my own car club.
God.
So I have a long car history.
Yeah.
This didn't happen overnight. 15 years ago, like I said, in 2010 to 2013, I was doing car meets already in Sugarland.
Yeah.
So if people know me back in the day, I had Original Society. I named it Original Society. It was an organization where we did JDM cars, Volkswagens, Audis. Yeah. We started somewhere. I started from $18,000 Volkswagen.
Okay.
$18,000.
Where's that car now? Gone,
huh? It's in Poland somewhere in a graveyard. I don't know. Okay. But you know, that's for me in 2004 when Coffee and Cars started.
Yeah.
Is when I went to my first car meet.
Okay.
2004, there are people not even born yet that watch our stuff, you know?
That's true.
And I went to my first Coffee and Cars car meet. I think that's when Coffee and Cars started.
Yeah.
And I went there. I will never forget. I saw 2 yellow Ferrari Enzos at Vintage Park.
Yeah.
And from that day on, I think I was so young, man. I was like 11 years old, 10 years old. I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I always collected.
Wait, as a 10-year-old, you were going to Coffee and Cars?
Yeah. My dad took me.
See, I was right.
My dad.
Somewhere, somehow, this was coming.
Right. My dad's a car guy.
In your blood. There you go.
Yeah. My dad's a car guy.
Okay.
But I always loved Hot Wheels. Cars. I had a picture of a Lamborghini on the wall.
That's why you love the walk so much. Like, because it's already, it's in there. Bro. It's in there. Like, you already loved it as you.
Yeah.
So it's
the passion.
I feel like that's why it's so good. When you go to this thing, you're like, what motivates this guy to keep doing it? It's because it runs in your veins.
Like, me, yeah.
Man. Okay, continue.
Yeah, so, as I said, I saw the 2 yellow Ferrari Enzos at Coffee and Cars in 2004.
Okay.
And I always loved Hot Wheels, man. I had a pool table at my parents' house.
Okay.
I had like 100 Hot Wheels. And what I would do
on the pool table?
100 Hot Wheels on the pool table.
Brother, you supposed to play pool with that?
I know, but me being only 10 years old, I'm not playing pool. I'm focused on the cars.
Oh my.
So like I said, I had a big collection of Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
I went to Coffee and Cars, saw all those cars there. So what I did was I simulated a car meet on the pool table when I was 10. 10 years old. And so I did a car meet.
Yeah.
All these different cars, parking spots.
Yeah.
Visualized how I wanted to be like Coffee and Cars. Inspiration. I was inspired.
This man is literally living his 10-year-old dream.
Yeah. 10-year-old dream.
That's crazy.
When I was able to first buy my car, Volkswagen, in 2010, 2011, when I graduated high school, that's when I went to Five Guys in Sugarland in front of the Whole Foods. There's a burger spot, Five Guys, and then we started doing the car meets there.
Yeah.
And I started on Facebook, and back then it was called Houston Imports.
Okay.
It was a forum.
I think I remember. Okay.
And I would put the car meets on there, put the car meet on Facebook events.
Did people show up?
People started showing up. Slowly. We got like 20 people showed up.
20 people?
At first. 2010, 2011. Back then, like Infiniti G37, G35, super hot. Like Civic Si, Mugen, and all that stuff. I had a Passat. That's how it all started. I've had 2 Volkswagens.
Okay, maybe, see, Volkswagen, maybe you need to go to Lamborghini, you know, because, you know, it kind of just goes.
Well, I got an Audi right now.
Yeah.
Next step up.
It's a Lamborghini. There you go. So there you go. Dip down inside.
Yeah.
You're a Lambo man.
I am.
That McLaren's going to go, brother.
Oh, my God.
I'll give you 2 months to get rid of it.
Oh, no.
2 months to get rid of it, okay? But.
All right, as we said, so started those car meets. They grew from 20 people, 30 people going.
Yeah.
A year later, I had 100 people coming, 200, 300 people. And at the peak of it in 2013, repetitive, just doing it over and over. I never got paid a dime. Five Guys would give me a burger and a drink and some fries as my payment.
Just to organize people to come over there.
Yeah, just to organize them come and they benefit.
They probably made a lot of money because people are hungry.
I'm sure they did because I did it twice a month. sometimes. So that's a
Wow.
lot, dude. And
Why
they
didn't
told
you
me,
talk to the manager? Like, hey, buddy.
I mean, I was a high school kid. I'm just doing it for fun.
Oh,
At the
that
time,
guy-
the enjoyment and the passion and love
Yeah.
for cars, I didn't see no money in it. Because when you're that age or 18 years old, you're not
just
worried about
doing what
money.
you love. Yeah.
I'm not trying to build a business, do any of that stuff. I see what's in front of me.
Yeah.
And that's cars, people, enjoyment, laughter, happiness.
Yeah.
People love cars. So in the southwest side of Houston, I was the only one doing car meets for the longest time.
Wow.
And then in 2013, we had 700 cars there. It took
in the Five Guys parking lot.
in the Whole Foods, Five Guys, sushi restaurant. It took over the entire thing, and the whole Sugar Land Police Department showed up, shut down every single entrance, and kicked us out and said that you can't do it anymore. There's just way too many people.
700 cars.
700 cars, over thousands of people in 3 years.
Bro, that's like that's concert level. I think concerts fit what, like 2,000-3,000 people? Like you had almost a whole concert.
It was a lot, bro.
Were you able to communicate? Like how do you even tell people what to do? Like you're texting them, or you had like a huge mic or something? Like how
back
would you
then we
organize?
didn't even use group chats. We used text message with some of the guys, because some of the guys that I talked to were friends in other group chats.
Yeah.
So it's like a ripple effect. And back then, like group chat, like WhatsApp, there wasn't
Yeah,
no,
it
right?
didn't exist. Yeah.
It didn't exist. So it was Facebook events. It was
Yeah.
Facebook posts. We had a bunch of people just following the Facebook for updates and news about the event.
So if you wanted people to all like start heading out right now, or like drive to this place, or people,
Facebook. I would just post on
Wow.
our page that I made, and I said, "Hey guys, we're rolling out this time." And back then, everything was public. You know, everyone loved everybody. There
Yeah.
was no separation.
Yeah.
And it was very easy back then. Safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wouldn't mind driving a car somewhere and not worry about anything.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Now
years
people
ago-
gonna take your car.
Yeah, now they take your car. They'll take any car. You got Corolla, it's gone.
Yeah.
Everything gone.
But you don't know though. Maybe they wouldn't. Maybe we just think they would. Like maybe we try it out one day, go back to the same place.
You have a decoy car somewhere?
Then you
a
put
car
your,
you don't want?
You put your big car and leave the kids in there.
I mean,
I promise nobody will take it.
All right, I'll put the police officer in the car.
No. You leave the kids in there. You walk away.
Oh,
Put
no, I'm not doing all that.
that. Wink.
I'm not doing all that. And then
What?
you're driving off in it.
Yeah, then you see me going do this, bro.
Next thing I know, it's on Beyond Luxury Rental
It's
website.
like, hey, McLaren for rent today. So, some guy left today 5
What a
bucks parking lot.
coincidence. How did my car disappear?
But your rap is still unique though. Like that 713 rap.
yeah,
like,
there's no way you can
Yeah, you
mix
can't get
it
away with
up
that.
for anything else.
We would have to like re-rap it something else or something like that. Okay, good. But no ideas. Don't take down his car. Okay. Okay. But wow, that's a long way, brother. I didn't know any of this.
Yeah,
like,
that's the pre-life of my career.
yeah.
So like I said, 2013, it's when we got kicked out of that spot, and that was our main spot. That's how I built what I had, the organization at the time. But it wasn't a club. It wasn't a business.
Yeah.
So the thing is, it's not going to have that longevity.
Yeah.
And what happened was the cops like, hey, you can't do it here no more. I love cars too myself, but
Yeah.
you know, it's just the businesses, they can't have their customers come in. People are
Yeah.
complaining, so you just
Yeah.
have to stop.
Yeah.
And what happened was I completely stopped. I didn't do any more events. I didn't even bother to look at another place because
Wow.
when you were shot down doing
Yeah.
what you love so much at the spot
Yeah.
that you love to do it at for 3 years, that's 3 years. I was running a
3
event
years
out of
over
there.
there. Oh, do you think somebody complained maybe?
Oh, plenty. Customers from Whole Foods are like, I can't even get my groceries. I can't even walk inside. I couldn't park my car. And they left.
Yeah.
So they were frustrated. You know, I had the
Yeah.
GM of
Whole Foods.
the manager of Whole Foods came out and said, hey, you
Yeah.
just got to quit it, you know. Like, we enjoy cars too, but it's just overwhelming.
Why didn't you try to find maybe a different parking lot, like in that moment?
The thing was, I wasn't motivated
Yeah.
anymore
Yeah.
because I had,
You ain't getting paid anyway, so.
yeah, right. So like, I was like, man, it was a lot of work.
Yeah.
And because I was already in love with it so much and I just liked doing that spot,
Yeah.
I didn't have a big network of people who own businesses back then.
Yeah.
I just had people who own cars.
Yeah.
And these are just everyday JDM cars and you know,
Yeah.
anything from
Yeah.
$10,000 to $50,000 cars.
Okay. So is that what kind of made you? Why did you come back? Because after you quit, how did you come back? And then why did you switch from, the regular everyday cars to?
So I'll tell you the turning point.
Yeah.
I actually left 2013, got into bodybuilding, from 2014 to 2018.
That makes sense.
It's still kind of.
Yeah, because I'm sitting here trying to flex also so I can look ripped too, because you're out here outdoing me. I'm sucking in my belly, you know, my dad butt. But that makes sense. Bodybuilding. Okay.
Yeah, so I was heavy in bodybuilding from 2014 to 2018.
Okay.
And during that time, I got another car. 2015, I got another Volkswagen.
Okay.
Better, quicker. Yeah. So 2015, I got another car, was bodybuilding pretty heavily. Like, I wanted to compete.
Yeah.
But I didn't have money back then either. Like, I was broke.
Well, you need money to compete.
Yeah, you need money to compete. You got to buy good food, healthy food. You got to have a trainer.
Yeah.
You got to buy the competition. You have to pay for the competition you're going to compete in.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of money. Supplements, protein, everything,
wow.
you know?
Yeah.
And I didn't have $1,500 for a coach. I didn't have $500 for food every month.
Wow.
So I was like, man.
What job did you have back then?
I was working for my brother for 11 years.
Oh, wow.
So he has a audio, video, like alarm business.
Yeah.
So I was doing that for 11 years from 2009 to 2020.
Yeah.
It was a very hard business because you're climbing in the attic.
Swinging.
Yeah, you're climbing in the attics. You're in the heat. It's summertime.
Yeah.
It's freaking hot.
And you don't like heat.
I hate heat. Yeah, I hate heat, man. And it was tough. You know, I was getting paid hourly job, like $20.
Yeah.
And that's not enough for anything.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm in my 20s at this point. You know, I'm 2015. I'm going out a lot. I'm partying, having fun, living my life.
Okay.
I wasn't worried about money still.
Yeah.
You know, I was just living in the moment.
Okay.
And honestly, it's fun to live in the moment, but you also, at some point, you have to look at your future.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
But it's good to do those in your 20s, I feel.
Yeah, that's
because that way you're not 40 years old and then now you're like, oh man, I didn't really enjoy. Now you're having a midlife crisis trying to go back, you know?
Right.
But you do it in your 20s, you got to have your sister.
Yeah,
so now you can just focus on just building, you know?
Yeah.
And when you're 40, you already know you lived a great life, you know, you're already partied out, you know, you're all partied out.
I don't want to go clubbing no more. I'm done. Once in a while. If it's a friend's birthday like yours, I'll go. All right, we'll go.
Okay, let's see. Because I never know if I'm going to celebrate my birthday.
Oh, okay.
All my birthdays the last 5 years, I've been working.
We got to do something.
I always work on my birthday.
Hey, I work on my birthday too, but you know, life is short. You got to celebrate.
So it's different now. Now I have different kinds of friends, you know? So
that's true.
Maybe.
But I mean, look, when I mean celebrate, I don't mean we have to go party.
Yeah.
We can celebrate by dinner.
Okay.
Just hang out, talk.
Okay, I like that. See, that's better. You're talking my business now.
Yeah. Good food. Good food.
Yeah, the food part. But so continue. Like,
so
turning point.
Turning point, you know, 2017, 2018, I started modifying my car. I was going to school. Man, I was going to school for a long time.
Yeah.
Like I said, I dropped out. I just wasn't focused. You know, I majored in criminal justice because my mom wanted me to be a lawyer. And I was like, I don't see myself being a lawyer, but I told myself, hey, I got to try to do it. You know, I got to try to figure it out. I minored in marketing.
Yeah.
I'm really good at networking, if you don't know by now.
Yeah.
I've mastered networking because it's repetition. You know, it's anything.
I think that's from the comments you were doing back then. I think it just helped.
Networking, yeah. And repetitively just doing it over and over and over. And you do anything over and over, like Michael Jordan, you do a couple thousand shots, you're going to get good at it.
Yeah,
you know? So that's what I was doing. You do a couple hundred car meets.
Yeah.
You're gonna get good at it.
Yeah.
And the thing was, it was me getting back in the car scene started sparking up like, hey man, like I missed those events I did.
Yeah.
But I was so heavy into bodybuilding. That was my life already. Yeah. And I was like, oh, let me move on to the next chapter.
Yeah.
But then I had friends, because I was modifying my car, going to other people's car meets.
Yeah.
I had friends that, hey man, let's start a car club.
Yeah.
And I just started a car club. I want you to join.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool. So I joined a couple car clubs. Some I liked, some I didn't like. Some was like about just hanging out and drinking. I didn't want to do all that, man.
Yeah.
Like I want to have a future. Yeah. And 2018 came around. I was in the best shape of my life. I was this close to competing. And then, dude, like I spent all my money, man. I wasn't thinking about the future. Yeah. And when it comes to spending all your money, getting in debt, and going through the trenches, I had no money, bro. Spent everything I had, went clubbing, and I was just being dumb, dude. Being a 20-year, like in my 20s, and that's what it is, dude.
Did you ever have to eat ramen noodles?
No, I wasn't that broke. I was in debt. I was using the bank's money to go eat what I wanted.
You're like, oh, okay.
I got myself in debt, you know, and I was like, this is a turning point. Like, I don't know myself how much further I'm going to go in school.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going nowhere. You know, my grades aren't good.
Yeah.
I'm just like, dude, I don't see myself finishing school. I'll be honest. I'm not going to lie and just keep this thing going. I was in school for 6-7 years, bro.
Well, that was college or like high school?
It was college.
6 years
The
in college?
toughest pill to swallow in my life was going to college for 6-7 years. It was hard.
Oh my God.
So
like, how did you feel stopping that? Because didn't you feel like, no, I gotta at least finish this. I gotta finish this. I spent all this time and I gotta finish
like
this.
I tell myself, I tried, and what I did was I used bodybuilding as my gateway to get out of school. Okay. And that's what I did. It was the toughest failure I had to live with, was dropping out. Yeah. But with every failure, it doesn't mean you quit.
Yeah.
With failure, I turned something that I saw an opportunity into another opportunity for me to live a better life.
Yeah.
And it was a club turning into a business, into a network, coming from a network that I previously had some type of network already to begin with, because I've been, when you're in multiple car clubs, every car club, you got at least 10 people, right? There's some clubs, 50 people.
Yeah.
But I saw every opportunity to meet people as an opportunity to network with them. And through all these years, when I started doing 2010, all the way 2018, I've grown network, couple hundred people.
Okay.
And this is the turning point.
Yeah.
The turning point was 2018. I was bodybuilding. I was going to compete. I flopped. I said, look, I'm not going to do it. I just don't have the money to do it. I can't compete. I was still going. I was in shape, going to the gym. But then a friend of mine contacted me, said, hey, bro, like, you got a nice looking Volkswagen. Yeah. We're going to start going to car shows together. Yeah. I just started up this car club. It's called Bad Influence. Yeah. I'd like you to join, come out with us, show out. And I was like, yeah, sure, man. I got time. You know, all I do is work out and kind of go to school, because I know what I was doing, bro. Yeah. And so that's what happened. I joined their car club 2018. Yeah. Beginning of the year. And I was like, man, I started going to car shows. So now I'm transitioning my bodybuilding world into car shows. Yeah. Not my car shows. I'm not doing car meets. Yeah. But I'm going to other people's stuff. Yeah. So I started like jogging my memory about, man, I miss doing that stuff, man. Like I miss going to car meets. I mean, hosting car meets, going to them, because I was out of it for 4 years. Like dead stopped going. And so we're doing that. We're going to like car shows at George R. Brown, NRG. I was showing off my car. Like it was that built.
That's big.
I built my Volkswagen enough to show it inside indoor convention center. Because I love cars, bro.
That was souped up probably.
Yeah, it was souped up.
Did it shoot fire?
Nah, it was a 4-cylinder, bro. I mean, I could shoot fire, but I didn't want to destroy my car. I wanted to do enough so it's nice, like visually, you know. Okay. I did some mods, exhaust and little stuff, but yeah. So I started going to car meets. Yeah. I started see all these Audis and Volkswagens, and they're all on airbag systems. You know, air suspension.
What does that mean?
Airbag, like suspension. Okay. They're all on bags.
like how the Rolls Royces have those things.
Yeah, but these are like aftermarket bags. So you buy the kit, they install it, and when you bag the car, it goes to the ground. And I saw, when I started going to car shows, I'm on coilovers. I'm on some cheap coilovers. I'm like, whatever, I'm just going to throw it on. We're going to go to car meet. I look good, you know. It's what's on the outside.
That's expensive to do that.
I'm going to tell you what happened. It's expensive, bro. It's $3,000 to $5,000.
That's expensive.
And I'm telling you, at this time, I don't have no money. Yeah. So what happened was, I used the tuition money.
Oh, my God.
I skipped school.
Oh, my God.
I bought an airbag system from...
Oh, my God.
And the system was about... I bought a used system. I didn't have enough money for the new system. Yeah. I bought the used system, and this is how Team Savage got started.
Oh, my God.
Look, let me tell you. The kit was like $2,700. Yeah. I bought the kit. I'm in that other car club, Bad Influence, the name of it. Yeah. And I was so excited about it because car show season was coming up again. It's usually like in the spring. Yeah. Like January to March. People do a lot of car shows during that time. Yeah. Before summer. Yeah. So I was like, man, I got to get my car on bags. I need to have it looking good. I need to win some trophies. Yeah. And the car show scene back then was like, everybody wants to be the center of attention. Everybody, that car is like, dang, it's not exotic. So it needs to look visually
good. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. So I bought the kit. In the car club I'm in, there was about 12 members. Yeah. And the guys were like, hey, we can install it at my house, at my friend's house. Yeah. And I was like, okay, cool. The kit's coming in this weekend. Let's install it. That weekend, I never knew that my life would change. What do you think happened there?
Please don't. Like, you bought the kit showed up, right? Tried to install it, and fucked it up.
No. So this is a risk because
Oh my God, I'm scared now. Hold on, give me a
money.
second. I'm scared to hear what's happening.
I'm using money that's not mine. I'm gambling on myself.
Not just money that's not yours. Bank money that's different.
Yeah.
Parents money that goes
money.
to tuition.
Right. And I started skipping school, bro.
Oh, this boy about to get whooped.
And the car club I'm in is called Bad Influence.
Oh, yeah. I could already see your mom going, you did what with what money?
She sliced me in half.
Oh,
She
God.
sliced me in half, bro.
Okay, at the end, I'm taking your mom's email. I'm going to hold it. Just one day you mess with me, I'm just, all right, forward to mom.
20 years ago.
Yeah. 20 years ago, your son spent the money. So,
All right.
continue. So what happened?
So I bought the kit
Okay.
that weekend. The president of the president of the car club,
About influence.
it was his birthday
Okay.
that weekend.
Okay.
Same weekend the kit came in.
Okay.
And the members were like, hey, let's install it. We
Okay.
can come to my house
Okay.
and install it. And I was like, okay, we'll go install it at your house. So the president was pissed because it was his birthday.
Nobody went to his birthday.
We went to the night before, and then the next day we were gonna go install on my car.
Yeah.
He got pissed, and he's like, whoever goes install it on his car, I'm kicking you out of the club. Out of spite. Out of spite. He was pissed, bro. He's like, I invited all you guys to come to this club,
Yeah.
and you guys are gonna do that to me on my birthday.
But
got
you guys
mad.
were out the night before, right?
Yeah, we celebrated him the night before we had dinner. And he wanted
that's-
both days to himself.
Wow. That's some of us go to work on our birthdays. Some people need they need people to come celebrate. Okay.
Right. So
So-
he kicked me out. He kicked the other 6 people out. So 7 of us he kicked out of the group chat.
Did you try to explain to him that, hey, like we weren't doing this out of malice. We
Right.
just,
We had it
just
planned.
wanted to, yeah.
I mean, we didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
We already celebrated your birthday before. Like,
Yeah.
And he's like, he wasn't having it. So
Wow.
keep in mind, there's only 12 members. He kicked out 7.
Yeah.
There's only 5 left, including himself. There's only 5 people left.
That does sound like a very
It's
smart
not
move.
really a club anymore.
No, that's
He was
that's,
very selfish about it.
yeah.
So
All for this, why couldn't he just call you guys and be like, hey, it's my birthday. I would like for you guys to be here. Can you install this tomorrow, a different day or something?
he was angry about it. He didn't want to hear it. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyways, we installed the bags. The bags ended up taking like 2 full days, because it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And we installed it. And then I was like, well, you know what? Because we got kicked out and it was my responsibility, you got kicked out, let me start another group chat.
Wow.
Little did I know. I didn't name it Team Savage. I just named it like, this is our gang now, like gang, whatever. It's
Yeah.
you know. So I started the group chat of the 7 of us.
Yeah.
And we just installed the bags. And then, I thought about everything that happened to me and everybody else in the club. And I was like, man, we should be some savages. You know what?
Yeah.
We're going to do what we want.
Okay.
So I named it Team Savage. Team Savage, but also I don't want to just generalize the name.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? We live in Houston.
Yeah.
My phone number is 713. Team Savage 713. And dude, people were like, that is a brilliant freaking name.
Wait, so because you're thinking, man, we're like some savages, let's just name it Team Savage. Or how did the savage part come up? Like,
Savage because I didn't listen to what the president had to say.
Yeah.
I did what I wanted to do.
okay.
And we already did what he wanted to do. It was his birthday.
Yeah.
We had dinner already.
Yeah.
But I was like, man, if I'm going to follow through with this and not be a biatch and go back to him and say sorry and all that,
Yeah. Then we gotta be
we
savage.
should be savage, bro. Life is not fair.
Nice.
You know?
Nice.
So we took matters into our own hands and said, hey, we're going to start a club.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it Team Savage 713.
Okay.
So I named it Team Savage 713 about 2 weeks after all the incident happened.
yeah.
And he goes talking all this stuff about,
Yeah.
2 months later, their club broke apart anyways. It disappeared. There's only 5 people.
Then, yeah. 5 people.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. We just kept going to car meets.
Does that guy know what Team Savage is now?
He probably does, but years back, like 2 years after I had started Team Savage,
Yeah.
he deleted his Instagram, his Facebook. He moved away to another state.
Wow.
He
man.
went off the grid. He felt bad.
God.
He completely vanished.
Note to self, everybody. Don't F with Danny. Because you're going to have to go live in the woods for a little while. Oh, wait, actually, is he alive, though?
I don't know, actually. I don't know.
Danny,
I don't know where he's at.
I didn't do that guy? Okay, good.
I didn't do nothing.
Okay, that is innocent, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was going, in my mind, I've invested this much money into my car.
Yeah.
This life-changing situation happened to me. Got kicked out of a club. I mean, look, think about it. I don't have much, bro. I don't have money.
Yeah.
I'm not finishing school.
Yeah.
I'm already I'm going to the gym, but I'm not invested in the gym right now because I invested so much money into the airbag system and risking this situation in my life.
Yeah.
This is a turning point. When I tell you I didn't have no money, I had a PlayStation 3.
Okay.
I sold it. At this time, 2018, PlayStation 3 sold for like $300.
300, yeah.
And I sold it. We have a car club. I'm trying to grow this car club.
Yeah.
Sold the PlayStation 3. With the money, I bought 24 Team Savage shirts. I made the first 24 shirts. I designed it myself.
But there was only 7 people at that.
Only 7.
Yeah.
7 going on 10. I was trying to bring more people in the club.
Yeah.
We were going to car shows.
Yeah.
So my car is done up. Everyone else, 7 of us, like 6 of us, cars are all done up.
Yeah.
So we're in our own group. You know, we're going to car shows.
Yeah.
We started recruiting people.
Okay.
And the 24 shirt, I'm like trying to figure out what sizes I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm just like thinking in my head. I'm like, what if this doesn't work for $20, whatever? You know, trying to make my money back a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it's gonna work or not work because at this time, I didn't even see it as a business yet.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, let's go to car shows. Let's live life. I'm living in the YOLO moment.
Yeah.
Because I'm just not seeing anything yet right now.
Yeah.
You just barely started anything.
Yep.
So I go and start recruiting, bringing people in the club.
Yeah.
I said, hey, this is what we do. This is like how we hang out. And, you know, this is us. All the cars you see here is our team. We're Team Savage.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, cool. And I'm like, yeah, you just got to get a shirt from us and join and whatever.
Yeah.
And we're going to this taco shop.
Okay.
And this is how all started. The business started.
Yeah.
We're going to this taco shop. It's no longer there. They all went out of business, but through COVID and everything, it didn't survive. Yeah. It's called Fuzzy's Taco Shop.
Was it like one of those food trucks?
It was like a shack. No, it was a restaurant, but it was like, you go inside. I mean, it's decent. It was nice. But they built it like a shack vibe, like a Baja, like tacos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I went there to the taco shop so much, I became friends with the general manager.
Yeah.
At the time, and he said, hey, man, like, you guys show up here all the time. How about you do car meets? Because I know you told me about you used to do car meets at Five Guys.
Yeah.
And whatever we make within the 3 hours, I'll give you 15%. And I was like, okay. Shoot, all I got to do is invite people to, we'll do a car meet. You guys make money, and I make money, and cool. And I could bring in more members, you know? So I was like, all right, that's cool. And you guys will, like, they'll pay for the DJ and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, that sounds good to me. So started off, had probably 20 cars come out.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's something. So from 7 members, I went to 12 members.
Yeah.
And then just started doing the events once every month.
Yeah.
It started growing.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this is cool. So now at this point, I'm getting paid from Fuzzy Taco Shop.
Yeah.
15%. Probably made like a couple $100 every time.
Yeah.
And then started selling shirts.
Yeah.
To the members.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, now since we're starting to get a crowd, they're coming to Fuzzies.
Yeah.
I need to start making shirts I can sell to the public.
Oh.
Now I'm turning into a business.
Yeah.
That I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
And then I was like, man, there's opportunity here. I was like, wow. I need to start figuring how I can turn this opportunity into a business that is going to somehow last me in the meantime of me trying to figure out my life. You know, I'm knowing that Fuzzy's Taco is going to pay me a percentage.
Yeah.
I'm selling shirts to members.
Yeah.
I was like, man, look, if I'm going to create value for members, now keep in mind, it's not a business club yet. Nobody owns a business in this club.
Yeah.
So there's not enough value yet. What value is there, you know?
Yeah.
And I was getting a lot of backlash because I wanted to start charging memberships.
Yeah.
And I was like, look, I'm putting a lot of time and effort into events, into an experience, into coordinating, into the drives. So I'm doing a lot of things and I'm sacrificing a lot of my time.
Yeah.
So if I'm not gonna do it, who's gonna do it? And nobody wanted to do it.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm not doing all that. So when it comes to me figuring out that, hey, this is a business. If you guys want to enjoy and come to this, then that's cool. If not, that's fine. So opportunity, like I said, it started happening. business started coming upon everything I was doing. Yeah. And I was like, man, I need to create an LLC. So I created an LLC for Team Savage, official Team Savage.
Yeah.
And I had people seeing that I was doing the events, and a lot of people started coming out again month after month. And they're like, hey, man.
Well, how are they seeing this? Instagram and stuff? Or?
Yeah, they're seeing it on Instagram because Instagram started popping off. Like, Reels didn't happen yet. This was just like videos, like horizontal videos.
Yeah.
But people are like, man, I want to sponsor this next event you're doing. I want to get my business out there. Yeah. I was like, that's cool. All right, a couple more $100. So you got to think every time I was doing an event, that's like a couple $100 already.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I'm generating income while I'm working for my brother.
Yeah.
And I'm creating something for myself. An opportunity.
Yeah.
And I sold the 24 shirts month after month. Time went by. And I was like, man, I'm getting a lot of people join. Yeah. I had like 30 members.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was only like 3 months time, 3-4 months.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this is really fun and people enjoy it. And it has a mix of when I was doing car meets back then, when I got out of high school, and I'm kind of doing everything I want to do and I'm making money for it now, not just doing it for free.
Yeah. And why didn't you just invite some of the people that you knew from back then? Because if you had like 700 people like that showed up at one point, you didn't take their contacts or something? Or
4 or 5 years of not talking to people.
Oh yeah.
It creates creates that distance.
Yeah.
And then also the people who had cars back then, they don't have cars anymore.
Yeah.
They have
probably
families.
Had kids and stuff.
They have kids, they have family, they got married.
Yeah.
Or those cars, they're not in the car scene anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people are in the car scene sometimes temporarily.
Yeah.
Life happens.
Yeah.
They get married. They have kids. They got to sell their car. They got to get their money right for investments, so they got to sell their car.
Yeah.
And people get in and out of the car scene a lot.
Yeah.
Even today, people get in and out of the car scene. So like I said, like we're getting the club growing a lot, and other places, they saw me doing the events. They're like, man, we want to do an event with you too. Like you're doing good stuff. We see your videos. You're very organized.
Yeah.
And I already had those 3 years of experience that no one ever had.
Yeah.
And I started adding on to what I already knew.
Yeah.
And creating a business out of it. And I'm freestyling what I'm winging it. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
As of a business, because I've never owned a business.
Yeah.
But I started just to visualize how I can create value for people.
Yeah.
And the value is good events, good turnouts, fun, music, entertaining, stuff like that. People like buying merchandise. People like hats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's how it all started, from the taco shop. And 2019 is where a big turning point of Team Savage. So when I was 4 or 5 years old in pre-K, my grandma would walk me to school in A-Leaf, and there was a Taco Bell across the street, and then on the way home there's a taqueria at the corner. And we went to both of those places. At the age of 4, I was 4 or 5 years old eating tacos already.
All the time.
In my mind, I might be Vietnamese, but I don't eat Vietnamese food like that, bro.
Wait, you're Vietnamese?
I'm Vietnamese.
So you're black.
Oh my God. Beyond Luxury Rentals sponsorship. But so yeah, that's where loving Mexican food came from.
Man, because literally every time that you invite us to like some kind of dinner or something, it's like
Campo,
Mexican restaurant. I'm like, what is going on with this man? Is there something going on?
Los Cucos.
I thought it was because Team Savage started at the taco stand, so now he's
always have Mexican
tacos
food in my heart, bro.
Okay, it was grandma that did it.
It was grandma.
If you had to say who the most influential person in your life is, was it grandma or somebody else?
I think it was grandma too. And like on a side note, like before my grandma passed away, rest in peace to her. She was 92 years old.
Oh,
But before she passed away was the year I started Team Savage, 2018.
You get to see it like.
I actually told her 2 weeks before she went to the hospital that I have started this group. And that was another driving factor for me to make it become something, because my grandma knows about it.
You know, I honestly truly wish that there is heaven, so that way she can look down and be like, you fucking did it, bro. You know? Like
I don't think I did it yet. We in the process.
But brother, you have 100,000 followers. That's not something that's normal.
That's a long time, man.
Like this is not normal. 225 people, right? 225 people in Team Savage. Like this is people that are just like, I'm joining. I like what you're doing. Like 100,000 people watching you on social media. That's not normal.
Yeah.
Like that's.
Years and years.
I'm sure you still have bigger goals.
Oh yeah.
Which actually I'm gonna ask you about that. I want to know because when you were 10 years old, you were dreaming, you were playing with Hot Wheels on a pool table, setting up meetings, and those meetings have happened now.
Yeah.
So
and I visualized it. So right after I got my learner's permit, and I got my driver's license, immediately I went to Five Guys and started doing my own car.
And you were visualizing this and you made it happen.
Yeah.
Where do you, 20 years from today or 10 years from today, what's the vision? What are we thinking?
The vision is everything is going to go, a lot of things are going to go automated. Okay. Hopefully we still have gasoline cars.
Oh, we better, bro.
20 years from now is a long time. You got to think about it. 20 years from now, cars will start flying.
A lot of they've been promising us that.
They're already testing it though. 20 years from now, bro, that was a long time. Just imagine you in 2005. Where were you at? Where was the technology? Where was social media?
Yeah, so there was none that.
There were flip phones.
But the cars are not. They haven't changed that much. You know, they're safer now. They're faster now. But it's still.
Well, everything is gonna be either hybrid or EV. They will have gasoline.
And I hope not.
But man, you're gonna have dated exotic cars. Look at Lamborghini. Everything is EV.
I really, you know, that's a story for a different day because I don't even know if the electric thing is actually doing that, like, less damage than the oil is.
Yeah.
Like,
well, everything's hybrid, not EV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's going to be sad.
Yeah, I know.
You know what? If they're going to make it electric, I'm okay with that as long as the sound stays. Because there's something about the sound.
Oh, yeah. That's why they have their exotic and they want to amplify the sound, so they get exhaust, they modify, make it sound real good, you know.
Like it's just the sound, you know, that sound.
It's like that connection to you in the car.
Yep. And it's just you can feel it. Like there's just times, like even if it's not you driving, even if it's somebody else passing by, you just feel that something.
Man, that sounds good.
Yeah, something wonderful
that sounds like
by. You know,
it's like my ears.
Except if it's way too loud, you know. But even the loud ones, like I think the loudest car I know is Juan's car.
Juan's car is pretty.
Juan's car is loud.
It's loud.
Like when we were at the Savage Rally, you could hear him from across the bridge. I was at the hotel, and this bridge is at least a good 9-minute driving, and you could hear it coming. Yeah. It was so crazy to where people were standing next to me. They were like, "What is that?" I'm like, "That's just part of Team Savage. Yeah. Just Daddy's crew. They're coming up." So see what you did, bro? You did disturbing the peace. but yeah. So. Grandma, most influential.
All right, so 2019 was the turning point of Team Savage. From the taco shop, Fuzzy's.
Yeah.
And the reason I say it's a turning point is that's when the industry, the party industry, I used to go out a lot in my 20s. You know, I used to go party, I used to go clubbing, I
can't imagine you dancing, bro.
I'll be dancing if I'm feeling it, you know.
Okay. The people want to see.
So, probably not.
Get up and let's find out. Let's do some boogies.
This is when the party industry, the club industry, saw me doing events in the community at the taco shop. And there was cars that were nice, sports cars. Some exotics were coming. Yeah. But they said, hey, we want to have that at the club. We want to have what you're doing at the taco shop. Yeah. Bring those exotics, bring those supercars and all the nice cars to the club, because that's how you can merge the car community with the club and party industry. Yeah. So I was like, all right, let's do it. Let's see what happens. So 2019, I started doing events on Washington Avenue. This is when Washington Avenue was safe, was fun. Yeah. Everybody was going to Washington Avenue. Yeah. 2019, 2020, right before COVID, during COVID. But the reason I say it's a turning point is like you're getting a different audience now. You're not just getting the car community anymore. Yeah. You're getting the Houston community. Yeah. You're getting the party community. Yeah. You're getting people who own businesses that go to parties. They go hang out. They go to the bars. Yeah. Because everyone goes to the bars. Yeah. No matter if you're into cars, or not. You own a business. Yeah, that's true. So I started drawing in new audience. Yeah. So what happens when you draw a new audience? You get more members. You get more eyes on you. Yeah. And so I kind of ventured off from the Fuzzy's Taco Shop because I was like, man, I'm pretty busy. I got 2-3 different businesses on Washington want me to do car meets. Wow. So I started doing car shows all up and down. Clutch Bar, Access and Alibi when it was still around.
Man, you have great memory. You still remember?
Dude, I got memory for days, bro. It's that you have that passion for you. Like, you never forget where you came from. Yeah. You know, I was doing events with Bottle Blonde, Sporting Club, Clutch Bar, Access and Alibi. And I was busy, dude. I had 2 events a month, just knocking them out.
Yeah.
So the club started growing massive. Like it was crazy, bro. It started growing. Like I had 60 members by when I started on Washington Avenue.
Yeah.
And by the end of that, end of 2019, right before COVID, I had about 100 members already.
From 16?
No, from 60.
Oh, from 60.
When I started from 2019 to like close to COVID, I had gotten 40 more members.
40 people. Wow.
That's doing at Washington Avenue.
Wow.
Yeah, because now I started having businesses involved.
Yeah.
And the crowd and the spectators are growing.
Yeah.
Because I was doing Facebook events a lot. And then it started turning into business owners starting to recognize it.
Was that at the point when you switched, because you started off with like, regular cars and then the cars started getting nicer. When did you say, hey, we'll do exotics only?
So in 2021.
Oh.
2021, we fully started making it an exotic car club. Because, why?
Yeah.
Because there was more people willing to spend money when I'm out. And I don't mean spending money on the club. I mean spending money on where I'm doing the events.
Yeah.
So,
I see.
Restaurants,
I see.
People with money are going to spend money at restaurants.
Yeah.
People with money are going to spend money when they go out to the bar,
the
club,
yeah.
to other people's businesses in the club.
Yeah.
So when you're around people that own businesses, they understand how business works.
Yeah.
They understand how support works.
Yeah.
You support other businesses.
Yeah.
That's how business stay alive.
Yeah.
But when I started, people didn't have money. They got a car that's $20,000.
Yeah.
What money do they have to go out and do other stuff with it? They don't have the money.
Yeah.
They put all their money into the car.
Into the car, yeah.
So in 2020 was when it started changing.
Yeah.
Demographic. Exotic cars started joining.
Yeah.
It went from Camaro, Scat Pack, Hellcat. We had all that type, and then exotic started showing up. Started getting Lamborghini, Ferrari, Aston Martin.
Yeah.
And then that's when the transition happened. 2021 was like, I no longer accepted like sports cars. It was exotics.
How about the guys that were already in the group that had, the Camaros and the Ford?
I didn't kick them out. I said, hey, look.
So what happened to them?
So when it's like a snake when it needs to shed its skin. The club is changing. The demographic's changing.
Yeah.
So when you have a $20,000, $30,000 car, and someone joins the club with a $200,000 car,
you know what? I think that is true.
You don't have much in common.
That is very true. Mm-hmm. Because I joined with a GT, and from the very first meet, I said, well, looks like I have to get a different car. I came in there thinking, wow, I have a nice car. It sounds very cool. Until I heard somebody else go,
yeah.
What is that?
To a Savage event.
Is it vibrating my car? What is going on? I was like, why is my... And then I look on, I'm like, is that a SVJ? Oh my God. And I said, well, and people come to me and they're like, hey, Uriel, what car do you have? Don't worry about it. I'm getting another car. Just let's not talk about this.
Oh my God.
Let's not talk about this. We're working on something.
Motivation.
Okay? Yeah, it makes you want to keep doing better. Because now I'm thinking, okay, because somebody's out here in a $400,000, $800,000 car. To afford that, you don't just have a regular $20 an hour job. You want to level up your game,
Yeah.
Like, Tim Savage had been that great of a motivation to where...
Stepping stone,
it helps me start thinking much bigger. Before Tim Savage, I didn't even do very much social media at all.
Right.
Like, I think my last post was 2018.
Oh,
and then I joined Tim Savage, and I was like...
Last year, yeah.
You know what? I think I need to start doing better. I need to make my business bigger. I need to make my business able to afford something better. And
I want more.
And you start meeting people that are making millions per year. And it's like, it's just a normal, regular guy, just making tons of money. And I'm like, you know what? I can do it too. I can do better. I can do better. Maybe I can talk to somebody and maybe that person can give me a better advice.
Right.
So it's cool what you're doing here, bro. It's
I appreciate it.
I don't know if I've said it before, but thank you. Thank you for doing it.
Of course, bro.
I'm glad I joined.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here. I really appreciate it.
I say shout out, thank you to PJ for making me join. But yeah, continue.
Yeah. So as we're on the topic of 2020, COVID happened. During COVID happened March of 2020.
Yeah.
And July, I got out of my Volkswagen because it actually broke down. I had the Volkswagen for 6 years, man. That was the one when I started the car club with, because I was like, all right, look, I really got to step up my game. The car club's changing. Exotics are coming out. And I have a Volkswagen, keep in mind.
So the guy that's the president of the car club didn't have a car?
For 2-3 months.
Okay.
Now, they don't need to know that.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, I stepped up a lot because I went from a $20,000 car to a $65,000 car.
Okay.
And I got a C63S AMG 2-door coupe.
Okay.
I still have it today. I've wrapped it twice.
Okay.
I love that car. Because that car, like, took Team Savage to the next level.
Yeah.
Because you went from Volkswagen. Now you got a C63S AMG.
Yeah.
It's carbon fiber, done up, nice.
Nice.
I modified it, downpipe, tuned, did everything to it. It looks super nice.
I still beat you in my Escalade, but
you don't look out for cops. You don't look out for nobody. So of course you're gonna be. I'm looking out for so many things, you know.
Hey, you buy a radar detector, and you know, you should be fine. You know, you should be fine. But
you're right.
Continue.
So, yeah. So when I got that car, I started attracting more exotics.
Yeah.
I started attracting more businessmen.
Yeah.
Because now when you looking from the outside looking in, you're like, man, this guy came from a Volkswagen to an AMG.
Yeah.
That's a big jump.
Yeah.
It's a $40,000-$50,000 jump. Like he's doing something right.
Yeah.
Like keep in mind, like have now got at least 20 sponsors.
Oh my God.
Memberships.
Yeah.
Merchandise I'm selling to the public.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. I am doing events for different businesses and venues. So I got like 5 streams of income, and I'm working for my brother. So I have 6
doing all this while also working
for my brother. Now, COVID, a lot of stuff happened during COVID.
Yeah.
COVID, like I told you, I worked for my brother from 2009 to 2020. I left working for him during COVID, and I got my job. I landed a job at Aston Martin Houston.
How did your brother feel? Like, how did that go?
He was bittersweet about it. He said, look, if you're going to leave working for me, make sure you don't come back. He felt kind of disrespectful.
Oh, I see. Like, make sure you succeed so much.
Yeah, make sure you do something where you're going to appreciate and go forward with it. Because if you don't go forward with it, I don't want you to come back. I want you to figure it out.
Yeah.
And then at that point, my life is always figure it out, as you could tell. Yeah. Everything that I have built from the ground up, I had to figure out from scratch. I hadn't have mentors when I started everything, you know?
Yeah.
But I had mentors along the way because in life, business is about having a plan. You don't have a plan, you don't have a business.
Sure.
So, like as I was saying, I left working for my brother and I started Aston Martin Houston. The reason I got my job for Aston Martin Houston was I was doing an event for a business that came into Houston. I was doing their grand opening. And I had a bunch of exotics come out. And the grandson of the owner of Aston Martin Houston said, man, how do you know all these people? Yeah. And I said, I have a big network, a couple thousand people I know. Yeah. And they're like, man, we need this marketing. Like, we need to get these people to the dealership. Yeah. Nobody knows who we are or where we're located, nothing. Yeah. I was like, okay, so what you got for me? They're like, oh, well, let's start off by you doing our social media because you have a good little following you're doing on your Instagram. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So they would start me off as doing social media marketing. Yeah. And they didn't have a marketing department in the dealership. So they're like, man, we need a marketing director. The Aston Martin has a lot of demands on us. So we offer you a job to be our marketing director for Aston Martin. Okay. Aston Martin Houston. I was like, all right, I'll do it. Okay. That's the week that I told my brother. And he was like, he's happy for me, but at the same time, he needs to figure it out. I need to figure it out.
Were they paying you? Well, I guess I'm sure they were paying you hopefully.
It was a salary.
Yeah.
I started off with a small salary.
Yeah.
And then I was still getting paid from the social media marketing because I'm doing their social media. Yeah. And then also, you got to keep in mind, I have 5 other streams of income with Savage. Yeah. So at that time, with 6-7 incomes, I'm able to afford the C63.
Nice.
I'm paying for it. And then I'm like, how can I take it to the next level? Yeah. And I was like, I have to turn this club, what I have right now, transition it from exotic, from what I had to exotic. Yeah. But also not just exotic, I have to cater to business owners. Okay. Because business owners is about investment, future, and longevity.
That is true.
Because they're thinking about the long-term investment. Yeah. Anybody that wants to be a member of a country club or part of something, they're investing their money to get something out of it. Yeah. So I started being able to curate different type of events. Yeah. Rallies. I started doing rallies from city to city.
When did that start?
2021.
2021? Okay.
So from 2020, I'm busy as heck. I got a lot going on.
And you're still working with Aston Martin at that point? Or?
Yeah, I'm working at Aston Martin. Jeez. And dude, I had a lot of balance. I now have a full-time career, working corporate job for Aston Martin.
Yeah.
I stopped working for my brother. I can only balance so much stuff. Started doing events. So it started becoming an exotic car club in 2021. And the venue started getting better.
Yeah.
Everything. I had to upgrade everything.
Yeah.
The clothes started getting better. The experience, the value, the people started getting better.
Yeah.
And it's a big mix of things, but you have to make sure you hit all the points right.
Yeah.
So that way you offer the right value and people see the value and they'll join.
Yeah.
And it takes up all my time. I sacrifice everything, man. For the first 2-3 years.
Do you have any, like, were you dating back then? Like,
you know what?
Were you dating back then?
Dating?
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I was dating, but I was long distance dating. I didn't have time to date in person.
Okay.
And I was dating like people like in other states. I was like, I just
at least it's not outside the country or something.
No, outside. Well, actually, two was in Canada.
Is that a real girlfriend or a fake girlfriend?
I don't know. I mean, I met them. I saw them a couple times. But, you know, it's just like I had to balance my life and figure out. And then at this point, I'll be honest, my parents were disappointed in me because they wanted me to finish school.
Yeah.
And I took my life in a whole nother direction that they never saw. Yeah. Because they've never witnessed, they've never gone through. How can you believe that your son owns a car club and is doing car shows, is making a living off of it? How is that even possible?
Sure.
So in their mind, they're disappointed.
Even till now, a lot of people are like, how can you make money from doing that? That's
right.
Like, until you explained all of this, the whole time I was like, how's Danny getting paid for all of this? Like,
it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So like I said, I was sacrificing, like I stopped bodybuilding completely, dead stop. Because when you have to invest in something, it's all your time. You have nothing left. Right. Yeah. I'm sure when you started your business, you have to give it all you got.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So I'm in the phase where this is a tipping point of Team Savage, where it turns into an exotic car club. I have to buckle down, double down, do everything I can. And honestly, I didn't date for a while.
Yeah.
Like, cause I gotta stay focused, man. This is make it or break it, or you're done.
Sure.
So I have to prove to my parents that I can make something out of myself.
Yeah.
And networking is the next point of where Team Savage got powerful.
Yeah.
Is a lot of automotive businesses started reaching out to me, and I started reaching out to them, and I started building relationships all around the city. Like, dealerships started recognizing me because I worked at Aston Martin.
Yeah.
And I learned in the corporate world, when you do events, how it should be played out, how you plan strategically. I'm learning from the higher up people in England.
Yeah.
So I'm on these video meetings on marketing and how to do marketing, but in the corporate side.
Yeah.
So I'm from the street. Like I said, I was doing.
Yeah, you're just doing it for fun. Yeah.
For fun.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, this all came from Hot Wheels, coffee and cars, little cars, bro. Like just playing around and you know, just toys. I was learning from the corporate world, bringing it to the streets where, I mean, I started off doing the events.
Yeah.
And started elevating the brand, elevating the events.
Yeah.
The guys that were joining were like, man, this is something we've never seen.
Yeah.
They're used to going to coffee and cars.
Yeah.
They're used to just going to public events. Yeah. And they like that exclusive factor. I mean, who doesn't? You know, you get to network with guys in the room and you get that privacy, you get that one-on-one time, and you get to really like, you can either like talk business, talk cars, whatever, but you're in a setting that's exclusive, and guys like that.
Yeah.
You know, so that's when I said, man, the guys enjoy the hanging out, the networking. So let me start doing networking events.
Yeah.
Let me do rallies where they're spending 3-4 days on the weekend and get to know each other a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because you only get to know each other so much in 1 hour when you go to a car meet.
Yeah.
So I started diversifying the different kind of events.
Yeah.
2022, when I started the night runs. Yeah. That thing's super hit. Like, everybody loves night runs.
What do you think made that one so special?
I think it's like having the adrenaline, open road, and knowing that you got away.
Because the roads are empty. Yeah.
Knowing that you got away with it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
The roads are adrenaline. And you know, guys are cooped up, you know, working all the time.
All day,
And they're like, man, I need to blow off some steam. I need to hit the road, open up my car, drive with my buddies.
And it's so much better when you're driving with other people, because when you're doing it alone by yourself, it's
not
like,
the same.
Yeah, it's not the same. You know, it's just so much more exciting. Okay.
So at this point, I have Savage Rally, I have the night runs. I have the car shows. And I was like, man, we got to do something that is more on the business side.
Yeah.
So I know a realtor buddy and got with him. So 2023, we started doing mansion events. And that's what really elevated the brand.
Yeah.
And now I work with 8 different realtors.
So how does the realtors, what's in it for them? I guess it helps them sell the
It helps them
beauty
content.
Yeah.
It helps them pitch the house to a new audience they never had before.
Yeah.
And we actually got one rented out. One of the mansions rented out.
Yeah.
But it gives them a different audience, which is,
Yeah.
I mean, they're used to just seeing, having an open house and hoping and praying people come.
That will come. Yeah.
You know, but when they reach out to me, I have the network. I have all the sources. I have vendors.
Yeah.
I have everything. If you need a DJ, I have a DJ, police officer. I have the whole formula. I've been doing it for so long.
Nice.
So I'm a one-stop shop.
Nice.
You hit me up. I can get everything for you. We can get a party rolling. I mean, you've been to a couple mansions.
Yeah.
They're fun. They're inviting. They're networking. You know, they're indoors.
Sure.
Because in the summer, it's hot.
Yeah, no, especially in Texas.
Yeah, especially in Texas. And I try to find the houses that have good driveways.
Yeah.
Good for content.
Yeah.
Good for everything.
Man.
So
you put in a lot of work. There's so much because people just come to those events and they don't really know all of the things that come behind it. Because it just looks like, oh, great, somebody got a house and
showed up
and just texted a few people and people showed up. But it's like you got a lot of make sure the DJ is there, make sure the food is there, you know, make sure the house is open.
Right.
Has any of these things ever gone wrong? Like, you know, like.
I wouldn't say gone wrong, but I've said like maybe sometimes vendors or whoever would show up late.
Yeah.
And it's a hiccup, you know, it happens.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's my first time working with them and I don't know how they work, you know, they showed up late or traffic, something may happen, you know, but you got to be prepared for the worst.
Yeah.
And you got to just roll with the punches. Sometimes if your videographer gets sick or something happens, I need to be the videographer.
Oh, yeah.
Or if, you know, the DJ doesn't show up, hopefully the house has speakers and we can play some music or something.
Yeah.
You know, we always make it work.
Yeah.
You know, improvise.
Okay.
But, you know, you have to always go as if nothing happened.
Yeah.
And that's how you...
I think maybe that's why people don't know, because
they don't realize
fixing it in the back end and people don't see the they don't see the hiccups.
Right. And it's a lot of follow-up. It's a lot of work that people never see and they will never see. I don't brag about it. I don't care for it, you know, but that's what makes me who I am as a person is going through the hard things, which during the week, I'm working, you know, and I'm working on the weekend. I work every single day.
Yeah.
It's just making sure that I'm a hospitality guy. That's what my purpose is in life, is making connections for you, making connections for the next guy, making sure they get the value they want out of the club.
How big do you see Team Savage going?
I don't see how big it's going, but I want to see how big of an impact I can make. You know, I want to reach more people. I want to do more conferences. I want to give more advice to kids for the younger generation because, you know, we're here for a short time.
Yeah.
It might be years, but short time, you know, it happens quick.
It happens.
So we're not going to be driving cars forever.
True.
Somebody may be looking at us right now and like, man, I want to be like that when I grow up. I want to be a business guy. I want to do events. I love cars.
Yeah.
So I looked up the Coffee and Cars. I get inspired. I'm sure you got inspired to like cars too.
By someone else.
You like cars to a point where you want to get into business with cars.
Yeah.
So I always find that one thing that inspires you and find your purpose. And some people may live life never knowing what they're good at.
You know, this is something that I've always that kind of hit me recently. So initially, right, your grandma was motivation for you. Mm-hmm. Then there was a point where, like, you know, you're trying to show your parents that, hey, like, don't give up on me. You know, like I can make something out of myself. I can make you guys proud. I can show you that, you know, like that I can actually become somebody, you know?
Right.
But then you get to a point and your parents now believe in you. They've seen what you've made, you know? Like you've actually proved all of that.
Right.
How do you keep that fire burning to keep going? Because a lot of people, when they reach that plateau and they realize that they finally got into where, like, you know, like people are not doubting them anymore. They're at like at a stage that where you are, like you can stop now and be good, you know? Like, how do you keep the fire going to keep doing
I think it's
more?
like I have a duty for other people to kind of set an example. And it's not a set example just for the kids, set example for business owners to also say, I mean, these guys may be having so much money, but that doesn't mean you fulfilled everything in life.
Yeah.
So happiness, connections, friends. I know some millionaires, be in our group and they don't even have like family friends.
Yeah.
But they have all the money in the world.
Yeah.
But when you have relationships, you have a good partner in your life.
Yeah.
Those are all keys, all things that you need for motivation to live a better life, a fulfilled life. And I think it's, for me, why I keep going so much is because I love what I do. I have the passion. I have a partner that also keeps me keeps challenging me.
Yeah.
And I want to keep showing my parents, because, your parents are only on this earth so long, as you grow up and you get married and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You want to let your parents know that they're going to be proud of what you did, and you're not just like wasting time here, and they sacrificed so much for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want to prove to my parents that, a college dropout made them so proud, have done something out of nothing, and it's that's passion, that's love for what you do,
Man. Yeah, like you're going on the right track, and
appreciate it, man.
The prayer is that one day, your mom's gonna be like, man, this guy really thought out, like this guy really, really took it and he ran with it,
Yeah.
He really ran with it. Something I always also thought about, what's the coolest, craziest celeb or somebody that you have ran into? Because you have this huge network around you.
Oh, man.
It's exotic, crazy cars.
I'll tell you, this past year, I ran into some celebrities I never thought I'd run into.
Yeah.
And I've become friends with. So Slim Thug. I grew up.
Really?
Yeah, Slim Thug. I text him time to time. I grew up listening to Slim Thug, Boss Life, Boss Hog, all that, man. Like, I was starstruck when he came to High Central Car Show, and it's like.
Where was I?
It was last year. You didn't join yet.
I
don't think you joined yet.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
I saw Jose Altuve. He came to the dealership at Aston Martin. I took
a baseball player.
Yeah, baseball player.
Okay.
This is all within a year.
Wow.
And then Johnny Dang, the jeweler.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he joined the car club this past December.
Yeah.
He just loves what we do. He likes the network, business guy. He's a business guy. He owns a jewelry store.
I don't think I've seen him either.
Yeah, I'll invite him out on our next car show.
Okay, so next challenge for you, right?
What's up?
We don't only want business owners now. Now we need the athletes. So how about
Oh, actually, the last Hype Social, we had a Texans player come out.
Okay.
I forgot his name, but shout out to Taz for bringing him out.
Okay.
I'll get you his name.
Okay.
So we had a Texans player. But yeah, I mean, we've had athletes in the past. I had another Texans player back in the day come to Fuzzy's Taco Shop. But yeah, man, athletes, celebrities, those are the people you want around as well. Because what's crazy is those car shows, they even inspire the celebrities because they're celebrities, they're athletes, they focus on their craft.
Yeah.
But also when they start seeing hypercars, Pagani's, all this stuff, like, man, I got money, but I ain't got money like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So even no matter what page you are in your life, you still get inspired. Okay. You can get inspired. You may have all the money in the world, but what about happiness with family? Fulfillment. I think that's really important in life. And health is important too.
Sure. Especially for business owners, because we sacrifice our health a lot.
Yeah.
We sacrifice our health for money, and then eventually,
it's a balance.
Yeah, we start trying to chase the health later on.
Right. And you don't want to go too late because it's going to be too late, So.
Okay. If you were to be remembered by one thing, like if you like on the day that you're getting out of this world, when that comes, like maybe when you're 90 years old, 100 years old, because you eat good, you take care of yourself. So maybe 120, like if you were to be remembered by one thing, like, oh, Danny, like Jeff Bezos, for example, you remember him with Amazon, Elon Musk took us to space or whatever. Like, what do you want to be remembered by?
I think I want to be remembered by the connections I made for all the people. Because for me, I'm like the guy to go to when you need anything in your life.
Okay.
The network, I want to be known for, hey, because of you.
I met you.
Yeah. But because of you, like, I'll tell you one story. One of my members in the past, he was going through a lot of life problems, right?
Yeah.
He made a lot of money, but he spent a lot of his money.
Yeah.
And he's like, because of you, I got out of my depression of being like stupid with my money.
Yeah.
And like you having around other members made me realize like I need to be smarter with my money.
Yeah.
And I thank you for that.
Yeah.
And I got out of my situation because of you. So I thank you. And that's what I live for, man. My passion and drive and everything I've done to this point is because I've connected you with somebody. I've connected him with somebody. And that's why I'm here for, man. That's really my purpose.
I'm going to give you one more. Nobody else knows this, but I'm going to tell you, screw it, whatever. Right? Remember when I asked the question about, like, how do you keep going when you finally made your parents proud, right?
Yeah.
Like, I also had that kind of motivation because my mom, literally, she was a single mom, gave her whole life. Like, this woman worked 3 jobs to try to put me through school, and I jumped out of college. Like, I felt like I was a failure to her, that I didn't live up to like I felt like I didn't live up to the expectations and the dreams that she hoped, you know?
Yeah.
But eventually, as business started picking up, like we sold our previous business, like things blew up, and I finally made my mom proud, like so proud, like she would cry together, like I finally made her proud. And I made my wife like finally convinced that like, oh, she didn't just pick the wrong man.
Right.
Because when she met me, like she used to do really good. And then I took us took her down with me all the way to the trenches where we're trying to build a business, you know, like making losses and do everything. She took the risk with me, you know. I finally got to a point where she now believed like, hey, you know, maybe I did pick the right man. My parents finally believed. And the weirdest part is when I got to that, my motivation dropped because now I was
comfortable.
Like I had achieved whatever I wanted to achieve. I had no reason to continue anymore. Like I would just like, I stopped working the long hours and started getting comfortable. Like when I was building a business, we were working 16-hour days. We took no vacation for 4 years. You know? We were really on it. And then I just got to a point where I just didn't feel like going to work anymore. I was just lazy, you know? And like,
were you burnt out? You were burnt out?
No, I just didn't have, there was no drive, you know? Like in my mind, it was like, why? Like if you already have enough, you know, why am I still going to work? Why do I want more? You know, like I already have the nice big house. I have the nice car. Like I can afford whatever food I want. If I want to go on a vacation, I can afford that. I already have whatever I want. I sleep where I want. Like I can get a hotel wherever I want. You know, like
so
I was comfortable. You know, like
what was the turning point?
Team Savage. I came to the first rally, and for the first time, I felt poor again. You know.